Hello. Way, way, way late today. That's all right. Am I muted? No, I'm not. Cool. Music. Cue the music. Perfect. How are we doing? I'll give a second for people to come in here and I'll explain. I was late because I was showering. I've got a very, very busy day ahead of me, and I wanted to shower and let my hair dry under my hat as I normally do while I streamed. So I showered beforehand, and I also wanted to get my 3D printer going again. Why does my hat feel crooked? But that is why I'm late, and I think I set a new record for latest I've ever been to stream. But today we're going to do a bunch of SPs really fast as I can do them, because I have limited time. And I still got a few other things that I want to do before I head out in about an hour. So we got about an hour to stream. I'm going to end the poll, but I do want to say formally that Black Ice, the original Black Ice, is back in stock. And for the rest of the day, I think it might end at 9 p.m. Pacific. I'm not sure what time zone it ends because they're in the Eastern time zone, retro modding. But both variants of Black Ice are in stock and on sale. They'll be on sale 20% off until the end of the day. So get those orders in now if you want them. Retromodding.com. I don't know if I have a link to that in the description. But we've got Dimly Fall in here. I haven't seen that name in a long time. If you want me to say hello to you, say your name out loud, say something in the chat real quick. I'm going to respond to Dimly Fall's question here. Hey Jake, how was your experience making a GB game? I made one a few months ago with GB Studio and it took me a month, but it was so worth it. I found the hardest part was figuring out the logic functions element of it. If this, then that. Got super complicated very fast. Yeah, that's why I kept it simple for my game. I just wanted to make a game, and I've wanted to make a game for a very long time, even pre Game Boy days. I don't know what that screeching break was for. I'm sorry, dog. But the dog is having a day. She is very irritated for I don't know why. And you can stop barking now, dog. That would be appreciated. Also, whoever used my chair while I was gone put the butt cushion backwards. So that's what I was adjusting there. But I'm not going to waste too much more time. So we'll get to it. We got Dimly Fall, James D, Downright Spiffy, Hyrulean Kale, and of course, my mom. How are you guys doing? A couple of you asked how I'm doing, and it's going well. It's been a good day. It's been a busy day. I felt, well, I guess until about an hour ago, it was very chill, but since then, for the past hour, it's felt very go, go, go. But still good. But the go, go, go is my fault because I just wanted to get stuff done in a day that I don't have much time to work. But that's all right. I chose it to be this way. There are 3 wires in this bag. Enough for me to do this, all of these mods. I've noticed the V5 kits are the only ones that regularly give me extra wires. And I kind of like that because I like to do, I like to use these for other projects sometimes. Or like when I find a dead trace a broken trace and I need to connect it back to where it was going, I use those very small, thin wires. So I like getting extras. I am a little stuffy, you might be able to tell. I think I caught a little mini cold over the weekend. Thankfully, it's just a stuffy nose. No big deal. But it's still annoying. Oh my gosh, dude, this tape is like refusing to let go. A lot of extra wires today. We are doing 2 brand new Game Boys that I've never done. We're doing the... Oh, there's 3 in this one too. One of them's bent though. Probably won't use that one today. But I've never done the... I always call this one the Rip Curl. It's not the Rip Curl. It's the Tribal Special Edition. And then we've got the Charizard one, which I don't think was an actual special edition. This was a real one. I don't know if this was a real one. If it was probably just like a... What's it called? Like a Pokemon Center thing. Like so rare that I don't know of its origin. But how many did I mod already? I just got started. And the title is a little bit of clickbait, I'm not gonna lie. There's no speedrun time or anything. We're not doing speedruns today, we're just gonna do it fast. I need scissors for this. I'll get the... The tape today is not wanting me to go fast. Oh, there's a tribal sticker? I did not know that. Or, no, it's just like a dinosaur. It's a dinosaur sticker. Interesting. I don't know what to do with that. I don't think that was meant to be with that. I don't know. I guess if you order an SP today, if you order one of these and you want the dinosaur SP sticker, I'll put it on for you. But I'm just going to be doing these 3, hopefully in an hour or less. I think I can do it in less than an hour. Right now we're sitting at 8.5 minutes of stream time. And most of that was just me talking. I need to go blow my nose. I apologize. I'll be right back. Okay. I tried the purple Pico boot, but it gave me blue screen with no signal. I have the old wiring GP6 and 7 bridged. Any idea what to troubleshoot? I do actually have some ideas. Let me gather my thoughts real quick. But for Pico boots, a lot of the time, if you didn't shorten the wires, when you go back in there, I would probably go from the actual Pico board side of things. It'll probably be easier to desolder that than from on the GameCube itself. But I would shorten those wires if you didn't already, just like to the first bend, or maybe a little bit longer or shorter than that, I guess. A little bit beyond the first bend, because those wires come a little bent. And then I would resolder it. And if that doesn't do it, you might also just have one of the wires shorting to ground because you pinched it. That happens sometimes. I like to leave the screws not super tight around where the wires stick out. Also, just try reflashing the firmware if none of that works. Those are all of my troubleshooting steps that I go through. The last time I had a problem with the Pico boot stuff, I just updated to the most recent Pico boot, and it worked no problem. So, like, I didn't do anything wrong. It's just the Pico boot that they had on there when they sent the kit to me was just either not on there at all, or it was way out of date or something. I don't know, because it could have been corrupted. Ah. Yeah, I'll repeat that. The that's why I kept it simple, because a lot of it can get complicated real fast. But it what did I say? Trying to remember what the question was entirely. Yeah, the if this then that stuff can get complicated, and like trying not to overwrite things that you already like made rules about in your code was kind of hard. But I just kept it simple so it didn't get too hard. Hopefully that answers your question. With all your extra usable parts like the wires you mentioned earlier, do you have some sort of sorting storage system? Not a good one. It lives on my desk until I'm like, man, I don't have enough space on this desk anymore. And then that's usually about every 3 months or so. And then I'll organize stuff. And then I go back to not being organized and just leaving everything on the desk. Maybe a little bit. Like some things like have a home. Wires don't really have a home in my setup. I don't know why I peel those peels. There's really no need. It doesn't stick to anything in here. I don't even know why they put sticky tape on those areas, because it doesn't stick to anything. Thanks for the tips. I will try out and maybe a new SD card. I have a DL001 model. Is GC... No, the memory adapter is fine. Yeah, You could also just try cleaning your ports with alcohol, because maybe your um uh maybe your digital AV port, or your right digital AV, is that what it's called? One of your outputs is dirty on those ports, or maybe the memory card slot could be dirty, but probably shouldn't be dirty since it's got the covers on it. I hate that they separate these this one bag into two different spots. Drives me crazy. Like this, just put it all in one big bag so I can easily dump it all out. Oh, this is made by different people. This is all Phillips. Okay. Well, I guess we'll start with that since I've got the Phillips bit on. Also kind of hard to tell which Phillips bit goes where, because that one's slightly longer. We got those three. That one looks similar size, and that one looks similar size. Time is it? What are we? 17 minutes, almost 18 minutes. Not terrible. Could be better. My game was a million times more complicated than yours. It is still pretty simple. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't take much to get more complicated than Mashed. 2 game modes. Okay. Let's put these on. Yeah, this is a lot different than the shells I normally work with. That's all right. I actually kind of like this better because it has double-sided tape on it. And sometimes these little ones on the corner, on the bottom right corner, will fall out. And then I have to either super glue it or double-sided tape it down. How did you find a cheap way to make physical cards for your game? Yes. So I found a guy on Alibaba, actually. Shout out to oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I'm blanking on your name right now. But one of the most helpful people on the Discord. I always say his name funny because it's a reference to Friends. I feel so bad that I'm forgetting your name, and I can't think of it right away either. I want to say it's a J name as well. Why can't I even? I can't even think of the reference right now. Joshua. Yes. Shout out to Josh, because he sells games, and he sent me his guy on Alibaba, and I bought from him with some yellow cartridges, and it was a pretty decent deal. It's still expensive because minimum order of 100. But I can't remember what the total was, and plus they like did only DHL shipping, so it was like really expensive. It added to the cost when I didn't necessarily need it right away, but then it made it so I was able to push the physical carts pretty fast, so it was out of pre-order pretty fast. Which, by the way, last day to get mashed at the pre-order price, and it's also gonna be shipping immediately now. But I want to say it ended up costing me around $300, maybe $350 for 100 of them. So it's a pretty deep investment. Yes, I am very thankful that I have awesome viewers like you guys. Because otherwise, MASH would have been a lot more expensive just to cover the cost, and I would have made like no money. I'm still not making much money off of MAShed, by the way. Especially with how much effort I put into making the boxes. Shout out to my best friend Aaron for helping me make the boxes. So we spent like 5 hours making 20 boxes. And it taught me that I would like to outsource the boxes. I do not want to make any more boxes. That was quite literally painful. It physically hurt us to make the boxes. He cut himself on making one of the boxes. I don't think you'll get Aaron's blood included, but he did slice open his finger a little bit. It wasn't bad, though. Hey, Mikey. 30 months? That's crazy. Thank you, Mikey. And shout out to Mikey for being here for 30 straight months. Giving me $5 every month for 30 months. More than that, because he's gifted a lot of members too. That's not nearly as expensive as my experience would have been. I don't remember the vendor, but it was looking at like 25 each cartridge. Yeah, no art, no boxes. Yeah. I was looking at trying to... Mikey. I wasn't trying to get you to gift more members, but I appreciate it. We've got Bloink, Hamza. I hope I said that right. Another Joshua. I think it's a different Joshua. Bald Sage. And I genuinely don't know how to say that. So I'm not going to. Because I'm going to butcher it horribly. But thank you, Mikey, for gifting 5 members. Another, what, $25 there? You're already in the motions when you said that? Well, thank you, Mikey. Okay, once I get these rubber feet in, I'm going to need to blow my nose again. Leaning over with a running nose is just a lot's gonna come out, unfortunately. Be right back. Whew. Okay. What's next? Let's do some soldering. Let's get these wires soldered. Yeah. I I also originally bought some really cheap Mega Man 4 games for the beta cartridges, and those were just not high quality at all. I still have some, and I plan to eventually give them away in some orders, but maybe soon. I don't know. But if you get aftermarket games, you they're like most likely gonna be rewritable, anyways. So it's an easy way to get cheap flash cart or cheap cartridges to get your games physically. And wire number 3. Here we go. Can throw these out. Just get a little dot O solder up there on each of those. Cool. Scott! Hello! I haven't seen you in a while. How you doing, Scott? Yes, we did have the unicorns. We had multiple unicorns for Thanksgiving dinner. There's not a ton of usable meat on unicorns, unfortunately. So, some of the newer viewers might not understand that I call the family business the unicorn farm. We don't farm unicorns. Sorry to break the immersion there. Hinges. I need hinges. I also need speakers, so I'll get my stack O speakers out. So like these parts all have a place. I've got one of these things that has what? 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 40 of these little guys. And it's just mounted on the wall next to me, and it's got like a big drawer at the bottom, and that's been filled to the brim for a while. There's 4. I need one more black hinge, one more clear one. There we go. There we go. throw the hinge covers on the floor. Kind of hurts to remove these sometimes. Okay, is that all of them? Cool. Putting the hinge covers on. I had something called beet lasagna, which was like layered goat cheese beet sandwiches. Pretty amazing. Interesting. You got gifted a membership? Well, you can thank Mikey for that one. Don't forget to like the video. December is huge for streamers like Jake and everything helps. Yeah. I think that's the first time I've been referred to as a streamer. But I guess I do stream almost every week. Oh, that's backwards. That's why it's not going on all the way. Man, these hinge covers can be a pain in the butt. Okay. Think we're good there. Oh, I'm going to need the flush cutters, I believe. Or I'll just use these. It's going to be hard to do. That was better. I think that one's shaped enough that it should be fine. Okay. Let's put the red ones in. I messed up. I have 2 silver ones. Okay. I had both the silvers on 2 black end ones. You need 1 black and 1 regular. Or 1 black and 1 whitish clear hinge. Because the clear-ish one goes on this side. Oh, that's not even close to the right color. I'm glad I spotted that. This one goes here. And then this one goes here. Pop those in. Boom. Beautiful. Can do that to this one. And then blue one. You also have to have the the gap part in this. Let me zoom in so you guys can really see what I'm talking about. You need to have this gap sticking this way as you push it in. You only push it to about there. There's like a little click, and you can get the other side in. Same thing. The black side goes on this side. Gap facing up, and then we'll zoom out again. And you push those together as you open up the SP, and then, okay, let me try this again. Push in from the sides, and, okay, well, one went in. Push in from the side, there we go. Maybe the next one will be smoother, but if you're pushing in as you're opening it up, right when it gets to the spot, this spot, it should go in fairly easily. That time it did not. Take this. slide the wire through. Also, the little jingle you may have heard was my 3D printer finishing a print. I have been loving my 3D printer. I did have a slight issue with it last week, but I seem to have fixed it, and I really don't know what I did. But I plan to put a second channel video out on it. Oof, that went like straight in. Okay. Yeah, this shell's gonna be a little trickier. There we go. Okay. Where was I going? Oh yeah, my 3D printer was having some extruding problems, but I think I fixed it. I think in the end, not to spoil the video, but I think in the end it was just the settings got messed up somehow, even though I didn't mess with the settings when it went bad. I don't know. I'm still learning. So. Oh well. It's working fine now. Yes, I do plan on doing the OLED screen for the Switch Lite. I have been waiting for it to actually ship. I got a shipping notification like 2 weeks ago. All it says is the label is created. It is not moved. It is still Taki. No offense to Taki, but I'm getting upset because that's supposed to be my next video. Members, you're probably not getting an early video this week because I've got nothing. My two things that I wanted to do to end December were the review of the Chromatic GBA, or Chromatic GB, and the review of the Switch OLED, or Switch Lite OLED. Don't have either of them, even though I've heard from the people who make them that they're shipping. I haven't even gotten a shipping notification from Chromatic, and then I got one from Taki, but nothing. It has not moved. So yes, to answer your question, not angry with you. I'm just got me riled up. I'm gonna switch these buttons to red buttons because I feel like it. We're 40 minutes into the stream. We're almost done. We're making decent time. Those reds really match. That's nice. I think it's going to turn out even better than I thought. I even got the no touch version, the no touchscreen version. So it would hopefully arrive faster because I didn't want to wait until November. So I was like, well, it'll ship in October. Now it's December and it still has not shipped. Getting a notification saying it shipped does not count until it starts moving. Because fun fact, it's my favorite fun fact about online stores. You get the notification for shipping when they print the label. And not even when they print the label, it's when they buy the label. When they get the PDF version of said label. And you don't even have to click into the PDF yet. You just have to purchase the label. And then it sends the notification to the customer. So, you could be nowhere near a printer to even print the label, and it lets your customers know, hey, your item is shipped. It is not. It's not. That's why I try not to print any labels until I am actually packaging the boxes. And if I package it, I want to get it out the door within 24 hours. So it actually is somewhat realistic for a shipping notification and people don't get disappointed. Okay, I need to stop ranting because it makes it sound like I don't like Taki over a little shipping thing. I love his channel. He makes cool stuff. I just want to be able to review it. And I want the item I paid for and the time that I paid for it. The moral of the story is don't depend on another YouTuber to get things shipped to you in the time you need it. Hello from Australia. Well, hello from the United States. Hello from Oregon. I don't know. You probably don't know where Oregon is, and that's fine. Okay. We need to put these pieces in. Whoa. I'm flinging bits. Made mac and cheese this Thanksgiving, but I'd love to make fettuccine for one year. Interesting. I've never heard of fettuccine as a Thanksgiving dish. I know mac and cheese is a fan favorite. It's not something I can have, but I mean, I have Hamburger Helper, but I'm not around anybody when I have Hamburger Helper. Let's just say that. I don't have any plans for a couple days when I'm going to be eating that much cheese and dairy. Okay. There's quite a few of these longer Phillips screws in this bunch, so I'm assuming this one will do the job. The screw set from the silver one is just weird. I don't know if I'll ever buy this again. Whoa. I actually have to put the light pipe in myself. Okay. Put the speakers in. And then I will blow my nose again. So I desperately need to do that now. The speaker barely fits in the slot. Okay, this is just a weird gel. I'll be back. Hey, Fox. Okay. Uh, Shout out. Well, I'm giving shout outs to everybody this stream. Shout out to Fox Van Goss. He added me on Pokemon Pocket TCG or whatever it's called, and he has given me so many of those cards for liking my collection. A lot of you have, uh, and I've not been reciprocating very often, but I appreciate it so very much. Hold on, I'm trying to start a new print real quick. Okay. One second here. Okay. Back to streaming here. Nice. I'm glad you got a God pack as well. That is that is very exciting to get that. I've gotten 2 of those Charizard EXs. It's the same noise you hear all the time, dog. You don't need to bark at it. Uh, but yeah, the that like super cool Charizard EX. I have 2 of those. Which like I shouldn't complain, but it's like, can I not have a different EX? I haven't gotten a regular Charizard EX, but I've gotten 2 of the like rarest ones you can get. I also have 2 of those the super rare Mewtwo ones too. Also, I don't know my terminology that well, so super rare might be an actual specific like rarity of card. That's not what I meant. I don't know my Pokemon cards that well. I'm gonna re-solder that so it's not going over the button. I am very close to having all of the Pokedex though. I mostly need EXs. I haven't gotten a Ditto or a Vileplume, and then I still need regular Charizard EX, regular Machamp EX, which I also have the fancier version of Machamp EX, and then Moltres EX. Oh wait, no, I just got Machamp EX. I need Flareon still. So I need 2 EX cards, 3 basic-ish cards. They're not basic ones, but you know what I mean. Easier to get than EX cards. So overall, luck has been good. Oh, man. If trading was available, I'd probably have my my decks complete. I'm confused what you mean by purple and things. I'm not following. There are nerds here. We're talking Pocket TCG. If you want to join in on that, DC. You know, for the card, you can... Oh. Yeah. I feel like that's not a spoiler. Also, that one's not purple. That one's pink. Right, I don't need to solder anymore. Or do I? I think we need to clean these up, actually. So we'll screw these down. Oh, we got 8 minutes left on the clock. Okay, let's pick up the pace. Picking up the pace. I am not heading to the unicorn farm, but I do have plans for the day. Oh yeah, that's what I was doing. I do want those in the on position. I think all of these are fine, but should clean the power switches. I don't think they've been officially cleaned other than the ultrasonic cleaner. So we do need to do a little check-in, a little cleanup. Clean up in the power department. Okay, I'll get extra solder on these bad boys. Come on. Melt a little bit there. Thank you. I don't think I got too much in there. Okay. Good enough. Lift. Yep, there's dirt. Yep, there's dirt. And are we 3 for 3 on the dirt? Yes, we are. Unplug that for now. Take these bad boys out. You can put these down here. This power switch is actually like clean. But we'll make it shine there. This is black, and now it is silver once more. And this one's mostly silver. Just a little black on the tips there and clean. This one's the cleanest looking over here. Pretty good. This one's dirtier, but still pretty easy to clean. And then this one's definitely the dirtiest and being a little stubborn. I have to extend this a little bit so we can reach it all the way in those corners. Cool. Well, apparently 3 is about how many Game Boys I can mod in an hour. I feel like I've modded more in less time, especially because like I guess I wasn't like in the speedrun mode today. Oh, that's backwards anyways. Cool, there's one. There's 2. Oop. And there's 3. Okay. We are done soldering. I'm definitely not finishing this in the next 58 seconds, but technically I took like 10 minutes to get started. What was it, 8 minutes I think I said earlier? So we're fine. Put all of those in the on position. Gotta get those nuts in there though. Cannot forget the nuts. Okay. And there. Flip that over. Put that on. Flip that over. Put it on. Flip that over and put it on. Okay. We've got the Phillips head in, so we'll start with this guy. We've got be very hard to tell between the longer and shorter ones. I think these are the longer ones. And then we've got these two that look like shorter ones. Oh, I'm gonna see these. Okay. See if we can finish the stream before I need to blow my nose again. And we also have a new shipment of Funny Playing batteries. So all of these will have very nice Funny Playing batteries. Is that how you spell that? Oh, I have done yeah, I've gotten all of those. I actually have like 4 of the Venusaur cards. It was the first one I got and the second one I got. And then, oh man. Back it out, back it out. Dang it. Okay. Well, I screwed through too far. Because there's a gap there, and so I kept screwing. Dang it. Oh well. I will put it back in its spot since it's already gone through a little bit, and I'll put a slight discount on it. Is there a top on this? Okay, there's. Okay. Oop, that's upside down. I also need the tri-wing now. There's one. Almost put that in upside down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just go in, please. 9. 10. 12. Or 11. Ha! Just skipped over to 11. And 12. Still gotta screw in the first 8. That's all of them. Sloop. Yeah, it is clean. I mean, it's an aftermarket shell, so that's why it's so clean. But don't worry, I didn't ruin an original. I can't afford that. Ooh, my hand is cramping. Driving screws through new plastic hurts. Last one, please. And my forearm burns. Ahaha. Okay. Didn't go through on that one. Didn't go through on that one. Let me go grab those batteries. I tested pretty much every SP battery there is, at least that I could find, and this is the best battery, hands down. Price, performance, and literally just performance-wise, this is the best SP battery you can get. So, that is the standard for me now. Okay. Cool. Brightness adjustment works. A and B works. L and R. Right, left, down, up, start, select. Beautiful. Put the stickers on that one. Speaker works. Brightness works. Cool. Let's go A and B. Right, left, down, up. Start, select. It all works. Woo! Can we go 3 for 3? We should, because I've tested all these before. Speaker was just turned down to start. Woo, it's good. And brightness adjusts A and B. Cool. Right, left, down, up. I did that backwards. Start and select. A and B. It all works. Let's go. It really grips onto games, this one does, huh? That's alright. I'm going to put these stickers on. I will list these guys. And then I'm done streaming. Okay? Capiche? Capiche. I'll count this as an hour. Like that. This was legit an hour. This was about the time I stopped talking, I'm pretty sure. If anybody wants to go back and correct me, that's fine. There ended up being no clickbait here. Because I thought I was going to do it faster and or do more than I put in the thumbnail then I got out. But I did exactly what I set out to do in pretty much the exact amount of time. This sticker does not like sticking to the back there. Now it does. Okay. This one I already got pictures of. I can list that in a second. We'll start with the tribal. Doing it old school. I haven't had to make a thing like this in a while. Sorry for the sniffles, but we're at the bitter end here. This one's called Tribal. I'm going to knock it down. You know what? I'll knock it down to 200. Happy holidays, folks. This will be the price of a no UV print Game Boy. We'll even do this as the open so you can see on the very first picture that it's got that little bump. And then, even though it's not really necessary, bang. Okay. And we'll put one in stock. It is available now at the link in the description. Actually, it might take you to the GBA page. If you could put the correct link in the chat, Mr. VC, that'd be great. I'll hopefully remember to fix it later, but I probably won't, let's be real. It's gonna not be something that sticks in my brain for the VODs upload of this. I will get fancier pictures of these probably tomorrow. The red is a little more saturated on the buttons. On the back side, it looks better. But still looks good to me. This one's 220 because that's what I put these shells at. This one does. These both cost me a little more money than this one did. So that's why I raised the price. I make the same amount on all of them. Well, not this one because I discounted it for the little bump there. And then we can find the pearl blue, and we can make it active. Save that and add one to inventory. All three of these should be up and available for y'all at the link in the chat, because the link in the description will take you to the GBA page, not the GBA SP page. So, heck yeah, I sell them. That's what these streams are for. They're advertising. That's pretty much the only purpose of these. You can get these and many other Game Boys. I still need to do another DMG, and I still need to do another 2 Game Boy Advances, but don't have time to do that today. Hopefully by the end of the week, I will have 10 of every model Game Boy up on my website, retroremastered.com. N64s were just restocked. It'll be the last restock of the year. I don't think I'm going to have time to order more and do all that before the end of the year. So, N64s, probably done. I may have time to add a couple more GameCubes, but other than that, this honestly might be the last big restock of the year. So, grab them while you can. If you want a Game Boy for Christmas, if you want to give a Game Boy for Christmas, buy it now within the next week, and it should be in time for, it'll be there in time for Christmas, assuming you're in the US. If you're out of the US, buy it literally today. Don't waste any time, because I can't guarantee international orders will make it by Christmas. That is all for me today. Thank you all for watching. I have to go. So, yeah. Bye. I guess I'll do the same other thing I normally do. I will see you guys in the next one as snot is dripping out of my nose. Later, guys.